Did you know California isn't just beaches and Hollywood? It's a place where nature breaks its own rules, history hides in plain sight, and everyday life is way stranger than what most people think. For example, did you know California is home to a tree so massive that its weight is greater than an entire herd of African elephants combined? And the wild part is, this giant is still growing every single year. Or that there's a lake here that literally turns hot pink every single summer. Not because of pollution, but because of a rare natural phenomenon that almost no tourists know about. And here's the wildest one. There's a California city where you can get paid, yes, actually paid, just for living there. It's real, it's legal, and most Californians don't even know it exists. But those aren't even part of the official list. Because today, we're diving into 25 of the most unbelievable, scientifically confirmed, historically accurate, and 100% true facts about the Golden State. Some of these will make you say, no way, that can't be real. Others will change the way you look at California forever. So sit back, because what you're about to hear doesn't feel like facts. It feels like a documentary of a state that refuses to be normal. Let's start with fact number 25. The island that never existed. For over 200 years, European map makers confidently drew California as a giant island floating off the western coast of North America. This wasn't a rumor. It appeared on official maps, influenced global navigation, and was accepted as geographic truth. The confusion started when early explorers misread the land's shape and combined their mistakes with details from a Spanish adventure novel called Las Sergas de Esplandian, which described a mythical island named California. The mix of poor exploration notes and popular fiction created one of the biggest mapping errors in history. For generations, people genuinely believed California was completely separated from the mainland. Fact 24. California's mysterious ghost trees. Hidden deep inside Humboldt Redwood State Park, there exists one of California's strangest natural secrets, albino redwoods, often called ghost trees. Only around 50 of these rare trees are known to exist, and they look completely different from the giant redwoods we're familiar with. Their needles are pure white, almost glowing, because they lack chlorophyll, the pigment that gives plants their green color. Without chlorophyll, these trees cannot make their own energy, so they survive by connecting their roots to nearby normal redwoods and absorbing nutrients from them. It's a natural survival partnership that scientists still study today. The idea of a towering redwood tree with snow-white needles is so unusual that most people have never seen one in their entire lives. Fact 23. The element that carries California's name. California is the only U.S. state with an entire radioactive element on the periodic table named after it. The element is called californium, with the symbol CF and atomic number 98. It was first created in 1950 at the University of California, Berkeley, when a team of scientists successfully bombarded curium with alpha particles. This breakthrough placed California's name directly into scientific history. Californium is extremely rare, incredibly powerful, and used in specialized fields like nuclear reactors and scientific research. The fact that an actual element, not a place, not a mountain, but a real part of the periodic table, carries California's name shows how influential the state has been in scientific innovation. Fact 22. California's butterfly you won't find anywhere else. California chose a state insect that's as unique as the state itself, the California dog-faced butterfly. Unlike most state insects, this butterfly doesn't just live in California. It only lives in California. Its wings carry a striking pattern that almost looks like the silhouette of a dog's face, which is where its name comes from. This species is completely endemic to the state, meaning it naturally exists nowhere else on Earth. In a country where many states pick common insects, California went with a rare and beautiful creature that represents its biodiversity. It's a tiny ambassador of the state's natural heritage. Fact 21. The 500-year-old redwood that refused to die. In the Oakland and Berkeley Hills, surrounded by neighborhoods, traffic, and modern development, stands a single ancient redwood known as Old Survivor. This tree sprouted sometime between 1549 and 1554, making it more than 470 years old. It is the last remaining old high-growth redwood in an area where early logging wiped out nearly every ancient tree. Somehow, this one survived centuries of storms, fires, and intense human development. Today, it stands as a rare living link to the pre-colonial forest that once covered the region. In a place filled with new construction, Old Survivor is a silent reminder of the land's deep history. Fact 20. Death Valley, hottest place in North America. Death Valley holds the record for the hottest temperature ever recorded in North America at 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Its landscape is a mix of salt flats, sand dunes, canyons, and rocky plateaus. Despite the extreme heat, unique plants and wildlife have adapted to survive here. It's a reminder that California isn't just beaches and cities. It has some of the harshest environments on Earth. Fact 19. A tree that weighs more than a blue whale. General Sherman doesn't just dominate in volume, it dominates in pure mass. According to older National Park Service records, the trunk of this tree weighs around 625 tons. To picture that, imagine stacking dozens of full-size pickup trucks, or comparing it to some of the heaviest animals on Earth. This single tree carries enough weight to challenge large whales and small ships. It's a reminder that California's forests are home to natural structures heavier than many man-made machines. Fact 18. Mono Lake, the pink algae wonder. Mono Lake, located in eastern California, is known for its unusual pink hue that appears during summer due to high salinity and algae blooms. The lake is also home to striking tufa towers, limestone formations that rise above the water, formed thousands of years ago when the area was underwater. This combination of vivid colors and unique rock structures creates an otherworldly natural landscape. Mono Lake supports a thriving ecosystem, including brine shrimp and migratory birds, making it an important habitat in a seemingly harsh environment. Fact 17. Hollywood sign was originally an advertisement. The Hollywood sign in Los Angeles was built in 1923. At first, it said Hollywood Land and was created to advertise a new real estate development. Over time, the last four letters were removed, and the sign became a symbol of the film industry, fame, and Los Angeles itself. Its origin as a commercial advertisement is a surprising part of California's history, showing how one simple marketing idea transformed into one of the most recognized landmarks in the world. If you think these California secrets are wild, the next facts will completely blow your mind. Stick around, because the upcoming revelations are absolutely astonishing. Fact 16. California city that pays you to move there. Several small towns across California have programs designed to attract new residents, offering legal relocation incentives that include cash payments, free or discounted property, and even tax breaks. These initiatives are aimed at boosting local populations, supporting struggling economies, and revitalizing communities that have seen residents leave over the years. For example, towns like Shasta, Coalinga, and others provide structured programs where newcomers can receive thousands of dollars or property assistance simply for moving and committing to live there for a certain period. This is a rare, fully legal opportunity to get paid to live in California, and it shows how some communities are thinking outside the box to thrive in today's economy. Fact 15. Watermelon snow is real. High in the Sierra Nevada mountains, snow sometimes turns bright pink or red during the summer months. This phenomenon, known as watermelon snow, is caused by microscopic algae called Chlamydomonas nivalis. The algae thrive in melting snow, producing red pigments that tint the surface, creating a vivid, almost surreal effect. This is entirely natural, not pollution, and has been observed and documented for centuries, making it one of California's most unusual seasonal wonders. Fact 14. California once declared itself a republic. In 1846, a group of American settlers in California staged a brief revolt against Mexican rule and declared the California Republic. This independent government lasted for only about 1 month before the United States took control of the territory. During that short period, California had its own flag, its own makeshift government, and a sense of independence that would become part of the state's rich history. This event shows how bold and ambitious early settlers were, even in a rapidly changing frontier. Fact 13. Over 300 ghost towns hide across the state. California is home to more than 300 ghost towns, remnants of the gold rush era and abandoned mining camps. These deserted settlements preserve preserve history in a way modern cities cannot, with empty buildings, old mines, and forgotten streets, telling stories of the people who once lived there. Many ghost towns are still accessible today, offering a glimpse into California's past and a tangible connection to the dramatic booms and busts that shaped the state's development. Now let's move to a wild one. If you love learning about states, I upload videos just like this after every 2 days. Now let's continue. Fact 12. California produces over 90% of U.S. wine. California dominates the U.S. wine industry, producing more than 90% of all American wine. Famous regions like Napa Valley and Sonoma are known worldwide for high-quality wines that compete with the best from Europe. The state's diverse climate, rich soil, and innovative winemaking techniques have turned California into a global wine powerhouse, influencing wine culture and tourism across the country. Fact 11. California's state animal. The California grizzly bear is the official state animal, yet it has been extinct in the wild since the 1920s. While no living grizzlies remain in California, the bear continues to appear on the state flag, official seals, and cultural symbols. It serves as a stark reminder of lost wildlife, the impact of human expansion, and the ongoing importance of conservation efforts in the state. Fact 10. California is the birthplace of the internet. The very first ARPANET connections, the precursor to the modern internet, were made at UCLA in Los Angeles. From these early experiments, California grew into the global technology hub known as Silicon Valley. Today, the state continues to shape the digital world, producing innovations that affect billions of people worldwide, from software to hardware and beyond. Fact 9. The Golden Gate Bridge's unique color. The Golden Gate Bridge is painted international orange, a color chosen for 2 reasons: to enhance visibility in thick San Francisco fog and to complement the surrounding natural landscape. This functional and aesthetic choice has helped the bridge become one of the most photographed and iconic landmarks in the world, combining engineering brilliance with artistic vision. Fact 8. A tiny island town. Avalon, located on Catalina Island, is a small town that feels completely separate from the mainland. Known for its beautiful coastal views, rich history, and vibrant tourism, Avalon creates a unique blend of nature and culture. The town's isolation gives it a distinct charm, making visitors feel like they've stepped into a different world while still being part of California. Fact 7. Yosemite's El Capitan, the vertical giant. El Capitan rises about 3,000 feet from the Yosemite Valley floor, making it one of the most famous vertical rock formations in the world. Rock climbers from across the globe tackle its sheer granite face, testing their skill, endurance, and courage. Beyond climbing, El Capitan stands as a natural monument, symbolizing California's breathtaking landscapes and the power of nature. Fact 6. California has more national parks than any other state. California is home to 9 official national parks, more than any other state in the U.S., and dozens of additional protected areas. From the towering giant sequoias of Sequoia National Park to the deserts of Joshua Tree, the snowy peaks of the Sierra Nevada, and the scenic coastline of Channel Islands, the state offers an unmatched diversity of landscapes. This incredible variety makes California a showcase of America's natural beauty, offering something for every type of explorer. Fact 5. Strange laws you won't believe exist. California has its fair share of unusual laws that sound almost fictional but are legally documented. In some cities, it's technically illegal to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole. In other areas, fishing for whales from the street is prohibited. These strange regulations may seem absurd today, but they highlight California's quirky legal history and the unique stories hidden in its local governance. Fact 4. The Salton Sea, California's accidental lake. The Salton Sea was created in 1905 due to a flooding mistake, forming a massive inland lake in the heart of California's desert. Its strange, surreal scenery features unusual landscapes, bizarre wildlife, and shifting waters. Over the years, the lake has faced serious environmental challenges, making it both fascinating and haunting. This accidental lake is a remarkable example of nature and human error combining to create something truly unique. Fact 3. California's oldest tree, Methuselah. High in the White Mountains stands Methuselah, a bristlecone pine over 4,800 years old. It is one of the oldest living trees on Earth, predating most human civilizations. This tree has survived millennia of harsh weather, droughts, and changing climates, quietly witnessing history unfold around it. Methuselah is not just a tree. It's a living connection to the ancient past of California and our planet. Fact 2. Volcanic history, hidden in plain sight. Lava beds. National Monument preserves an incredible record of California's volcanic history. The area features ancient lava flows, volcanic formations, and underground caves that reveal the state's fiery geological past. While less famous than Yosemite or Death Valley, these lava beds are a hidden treasure for geologists and adventurers alike, showing how California's landscape has been shaped by fire and molten rock over thousands of years. Now we're about to reveal the most shocking California secret of all, a fact so surprising it will completely change the way you see the Golden State. You definitely don't want to miss this one. Finally, fact 1 is California is home to a city that pays residents to live there. Some small towns in California offer legal incentives to attract new residents, creating opportunities that are as surprising as they are real. These programs can include direct cash payments, discounted or even free property, and significant tax breaks. The goal is to boost population numbers, support local economies, and revitalize communities that have seen residents leave over the years. Towns like Shasta, Coalinga, and others have structured programs where newcomers can receive thousands of dollars or property assistance simply by moving there and committing to live for a certain period. This isn't a gimmick. It's a fully legal initiative that provides a rare chance to start fresh in California while receiving tangible benefits, making it one of the most unique relocation opportunities in the United States. And those were 25 of the most unbelievable, real, and little-known facts about California, from ancient trees and pink lakes to towns that actually pay you to live there. Now it's your turn. Which fact blew your mind the most? Or is there a state you want us to uncover the wildest secrets about next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one and might feature your suggestion in our next video. Don't forget to like and share if you learned something new today, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos like this.